Hello, welcome to Mouse Labs. My name is Penny, and I'm glad you're here. This is part 3 of our series, so if you are just signing in, go ahead and check out the other 2. That'll catch you up on what we've coded so far. This is going to be a shorter video. All we're really doing is changing things around so that our mouse cursor is a crosshairs and our red brick is a picture of a coin. Okay, so how did we get this to work? Well, we needed to be able to hide our cursor. So we have args.gtk.hideCursor. GTK is a sort of container with a lot of important functions that allow you to use DragonRuby effectively, and that includes things like changing the mouse cursor. But let's say you didn't know that, and I didn't know that when I was coding this initially. So what I did was I went to the docs, which is here at docs.dragonruby.org, and I searched for hide cursor. But when you do that initially, it doesn't show anything. So I switched to just cursor. And when I switched to just cursor, I found that there was a hide cursor section. I went to hide cursor, hides the mouse cursor. Great, that's what I want. How does it work? And then the first example I see is for set cursor, and it's args.gtk.setCursor. So changing set to hide will give us exactly what we want. So here we are. Okay, so we've hidden our cursor. Wonderful. Now we're going to create our crosshair. So this actually shouldn't say draw, and you'll see in the final code I've fixed some of these things, but this should say create crosshair. So our crosshair is part of state, so it'll stick around. It changes, so we're not saying the or equal. And its position is x, the position of the mouse, minus 20, because since our circle was initially a 40 by 40, we want half of it to go away. So we want it to be offset by half would be a better way to put it on both. So position.x minus 20 and position.y minus 20 with a width of 40 and a height of 40. That's where we got the 20. And the path, sprites, crosshair.png. That just references our folder where we have sprites and then crosshair.png. Crosshair.png is a file I just made. I made it using Asprit. You could use any pixel editor or odd software, and in my case it's just this simple. And then I saved it to that folder, which is where DragonRuby looks for a image by default. Okay, once we've assigned it, now we want to draw it to the screen. So we're going to go down to where we draw things, and we'll say draw objects. We used to say args.outputs.solids because it was a solid shape. Well, I've changed it to sprites, and I've told it to draw our target and to draw a crosshair. Our target is our coins, and that's defined right up here. args.state.target, its x, its y, its width, its height, and its path, sprites-coin.png. Okay, perfect. So now we have our coin set, our crosshair set, and then we tell it to draw. And the order is important. We want it to draw the target and then the crosshair so that the crosshair is on top of our targets. That's why when we move our mouse around, it's on top. Okay, then we're drawing our labels just like before, our handle click just like before. So with just changing output solids to output sprites and defining those two pictures using a simple hash, there you go. We've changed out our temporary stuff with our full graphics. Very quick, very easy. All right, that is it for this one. And I will see you shortly for the next one.